They said her beauty could light up the darkest night, but in the end, it was her pride that nearly destroyed her kingdom. This is a tale of Princess Amara, the girl who wore her crown too high until life forced her to bow. In the heart of Umudike, a land of golden fields and rivers that sang under the moonlight, stood a palace built with red clay walls and crowned with roofs of shining bronze. It was a kingdom known for its yam harvests, its masquerades, and its warriors who never lost a battle. And at the center of this kingdom was Princess Amara, the only daughter of King Obinna and Queen Nnenna. From the day she was born, the people said she was blessed by the gods. Her cry was like music, her eyes sparkled like diamonds, and her skin glowed like polished bronze. As she grew, her beauty only deepened. Maidens envied her, young men sang her name in secret songs. But her beauty can be both a blessing and a curse. For along with her beauty grew her pride. Amara walked through the palace like the sun, expecting all to bow before her light. She never greeted the elders, for she believed respect should flow only one way, toward her. She looked down on the maidens who carried her water, mocking their simple clothes. She even dismissed the praise of the palace drummers, saying their music was never sweet enough for her ears. The people loved their princess, but behind closed doors, they whispered, "She is beautiful, yes, but her heart is too proud." One year, during the Great New Yam Festival, when villagers gathered to thank the gods of harvest, the palace became a place of color and noise. Drums thundered like rolling skies, dancers thrilled in bright wrappers, elders prayed and broke kola nuts. It was also the time when suitors from far and near came to seek the hand of Princess Amara. From the east came a prince with horse as white as clouds. From the west came another with gold, so heavy it bent the back of his servants. From the north came one with spices that perfumed the entire courtyard. And from the south came another, bringing pearls and coral beads shining like fire. The people gasped at such wealth, believing surely Amara would choose one. But Amara only laughed. "This one is too short," she said, pointing at the prince with pearls. "This one is too dark," she said, the prince with spice. "This one, his crown is not as bright as mine." And to the richest of them all, she smirked and said, "If your gold is so great, why do you kneel before me?" The suitors, insulted, withdrew one by one. The people sighed. The king's heart grew heavy, but he loved his daughter too much to scold her. On the third day of the festival, as the sun blazed high, a man appeared at the palace gate. He wore no crown. He carried no gold. His robe was simple, his sandals worn out. Dust clung to his hair. He looked nothing like a prince. Yet, when he raised his head, his eye glowed with a strange light, like fireflies in the dark. "I have come to seek the hand of Princess Amara in marriage," he said. The guards burst into laughter. "You? With empty hands? You dare come to seek the hand of our beautiful princess in marriage?" The crowd jeered, but King Obinna, curious, allowed him to step inside. Amara took one look at him and threw her head back in laughter. "You, a man with no wealth, no palace, no hearse, do you think I, Princess Amara, would bow to you? Leave before your dust dirties my crown." The man did not argue. He only smiled and said softly, Pride is a crown that can destroy the one who wears it. Remember my words, princess. You will see their truth. Then he left, leaving the courtyard silent. Months passed. The drums of Umudike grew silent. The yam barns emptied. The rain stopped, and the sun scorched the land without mercy. Crops withered. Rivers shrank into cracked earth. The once busy market became a place of sorrow, where hungry children cried and mothers sold the last of their clothes for a handful of grain. The kingdom sent messengers to their neighbors, begging for help, but those kingdoms remembered Amara's scorn, their princes she had mocked, and turned their back. Even in the palace, the firewood grew cold. The royal plates sat empty. Amara, once the brightest jewel of Umuduke, now grew thin, her beauty dimmed by hunger. For the first time, she walked among her people, not as a princess, but a beggar. She now lowered her head, asking for food, but found none. The same maidens she once mocked turned their faces away. Her crown, once a symbol of pride, felt heavier with every passing day. One evening, as the sun bled red across the sky, Amara sat by the dry well outside the village. Dust clung to her wrapper. Her hair was uncombed. Her crown lay forgotten at her feet. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered, "I am a princess, yet I am nothing. My pride has left me empty." It was then that a shadow fell over her. She looked up, and her heart froze. It was the stranger, the one she once despised during the New Yam festival. He wore the same simple robes, his sandals still dusty, but behind him stretched a great caravan, carts filled with food, jars of water, baskets of medicines. Villagers gasped and rushed forward, their cries of joy filling the air. Amara fell to her knee before him. "Forgive me," she wept. "I mocked you, despised you, yet you are the only one who returned to save us." The stranger gently lifted her chin. "True beauty is not in the face, princess. It is in humility, kindness, and love. When pride dies, the heart can live." The stranger revealed himself at last. He was no poor wanderer, but a great prince of a hidden kingdom, wealthier and stronger than all who had come before. He had disguised himself to test Amara's heart, to see if she would see beyond gold and crowns. She had failed, but famine had humbled her. The king, moved to tears, thanked the prince. The people of Umuduke celebrated. Their land was saved. And Princess Amara, she changed. No longer did she walk with her nose in the sky. She learned to greet the elders, to thank the maidens, to smile at the children. She became loved not only for her beauty, but for her kindness. In time, she married the stranger, and their wedding was the grandest the kingdom had ever seen. Drums thundered for 7 days. Dancers spun until their feet ached. Elders told the story of the princess who was too proud to bow, until life bent her to the ground. Parents still told their children, pride built a throne of air, but humility built a throne of gold. And in the land of Umudike, no one ever forgot the name of Princess Amara, the girl whose pride nearly destroyed her kingdom, but whose humility saved it.